Tonight, the Greenbergs are facing another setback. The Commonwealth Court ruling against Josh and Sandee Greenberg as they've been trying to get their daughter's manner of death changed from suicide to homicide. More than a decade ago, Ellen Greenberg was stabbed in her Philadelphia apartment 20 times. At first, her death was ruled a homicide, but then it changed to suicide. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Jasmine Brooks. CBS 21's Jessica Babb sat down with the Greenbergs, who say they'll never stop fighting for their daughter.
Well, in a new 2-1 ruling, the Commonwealth Court acknowledges there was a, quote, deeply flawed investigation into Ellen Greenberg's death by Philadelphia police, the district attorney's office, and the medical examiners. But even so, the Commonwealth Court ruled against Ellen's parents, Josh and Sandee Greenberg, saying they don't have a standing in this case.
That's ridiculous.
Absurd.
It's a setback over standing.
We're her mother and father. Who should have more standing?
Ellen's parents are the administrators of her estate, and in this 39-page court ruling, the judges wrote that Ellen's estate would have to be harmed by the suicide ruling, and they didn't think it was.
I didn't expect a win. I also didn't expect a loss on what I'm going to call a technicality.
Why wouldn't family members of a deceased person have the right to advocate on their loved one's behalf?
Well, that is an excellent question. My answer would be that they do, and I would have to disagree respectfully with the two judges who ruled that the parents do not. And that'll be a question that we hope then that the Pennsylvania Supreme Court will ultimately decide.
In 2011, Ellen was stabbed 20 times in her Manayunk apartment. For years, the Greenbergs have fought with the city of Philadelphia, medical examiners, and the courts, insisting her injuries weren't self-inflicted. During depositions, medical examiners said it's possible some of her wounds may have happened after she died, something Philadelphia officials disagree with.
We want to get justice for our daughter, and the longer this goes on, the more is uncovered.
In the ruling, the Commonwealth Court acknowledges experts have raised serious questions about the medical examiner's conclusions. The ruling saying the medical examiner's office now concedes that the evidence in Ellen's case could support other conclusions about her manner of death. But still, they say they're limited by the law.
The opinion saying litigation is grossly flawed. In essence, this opinion is almost saying you can commit murder and get a get-out-of-jail-free card if you do this, which is exceptionally troubling.
The court had one dissenting opinion saying the Greenbergs do have standing since the ruling of suicide deprived Ellen as a victim and hasn't let her parents seek criminal restitution or other compensation. Not to mention, it's limited the investigation into her death.
I'm just going to try to take care of myself because I want to live long enough to see this through.
Daddy's still here and fighting for you.
We love you forever and always.
The Greenbergs say they are still figuring out their next steps. The Greenbergs' attorney says they'll appeal this ruling to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court and will continue moving forward with their civil case that's pending in Philadelphia. Pedraza, their attorney, also says they're trying to get access to the police department's file, the murder weapon, clothing Ellen wore, and other items that will allow them to dig deeper into what happened to Ellen.